A very good morning to all the students of class 12th political science, and students, welcome back to the online classes. I hope you all have performed very well in the term examination, and as you already have finished the exams now, so the very important thing which is coming up is now the project work. So before we get busy with our preparation of the exams for the board exams, and we will be busy with finishing our syllabus as 2-3 chapters are left. So I want you to finish your project work. You must be thinking already we have done a project work, but that was a practice for you, and that I shall be considering for your term exams. That project you had already made, but that was for your internal examination. But for the external examination, that is for your board examination, you need to prepare a project work. So today I shall be giving you complete important guidelines, and also I shall be suggesting you some important topics on which you can prepare a project report. So you need to understand and watch the video carefully, as I will be telling you all the important guidelines and project outlines, and also I shall be giving you certain important tips how you should prepare your project so that it should be impressive and constructive. So before I move forward, I want to again repeat the project which you had already made, that shall be for the internal examination. You shall be getting the marks for the first term and second term as well. But this project will be for the board final exams. This will be for 20 marks. As you know, from the last year, we have started with the 20 marks practical or the project work in political science. So this is going to play a very important role in your this particular subject. So now I'm starting here. You can see political science class 12 project work, or we can see the project report, guidelines and topics for project work. So some of the important guidelines are there. First of all, you must be knowing the project work will be implemented for 20 marks. Okay, the total marks is 20 marks for the project. Out of these 20 marks, 10 marks will be allotted for the viva voice. So you will be having a viva voice that will be considered for 10 marks, and the other 10 marks will be your project work. So you need to prepare this file properly, as you will be getting 10 marks for this project work, but this shall be checked by the external. So you need to be very sincere while preparing this project report, and also you should be very much aware which content and what content you are adding to your project, as the question in the viva voice for 10 marks will be asked from the project which you have prepared. So be very careful when we are preparing the content for your project. So there are certain important, I would say, project outlines which you must keep in mind while preparing your project. Okay, so when you are preparing the report, you must keep in mind that you have to prepare a cover page. I will, at the last of this video, I will show you a file, that how a file is prepared, and the outer and the first page of the file, the outer part is called the cover page, on which there will be the school name, your roll number, not the class roll number. The roll number you will be getting from the board, that is will be your board examination roll number, that will be mentioned, your teacher's name. Okay, certain important details will be entered on this cover page, and I will tell you how to prepare this cover page. Then there will be a certificate page. You already know this. Okay, there will be signature of subject teacher, principal ma'am, as well as there will be a column of examiner, external examiner. Then acknowledgement will be there, who are the people who have helped you to prepare this particular project. Okay, then the next page will be, these are the pages. You will start with the cover page, the front page, then you will put the certificate page, then acknowledgement, then index, or we can also call it content, that which are the topics or topics you have concluded in your report. Okay, accordingly in a pattern you have to arrange them, and you have to write them in the index or content. Then you have to write the introduction, whatever topic you have selected. Okay, the introduction will be given first of all about that particular topic. Okay, then subtopics according to the index, how you will arrange the pages in your file, that is the subtopics will be arranged according to the index, that is whatever you have written in the index, what accordingly the subtopics will be arranged in the file. And finally, the last page after the project is over, you can write conclusion also after the subtopics, and at the last you can write the bibliography. In this particular format, you will write the books you have used, or all the sources you have used to prepare your project report will be mentioned in this bibliography. But important thing is here, you have to keep in mind whatever books you are writing, whatever sites you are writing, extra book, help books, you should have some knowledge, some information about those particular book. Examiner can ask you about bibliography also, about your books which you have used. So be very sure what you are writing in your bibliography. Now the next important point is tips for preparing an impressive project. What are the important tips? What are the important points you have to keep in your mind while preparing your project report? So first of all, select a topic from the NCERT book, which I shall be helping you in further in this video. I will be giving you a particular topic, and that topic is according to the new revised syllabus given by the CBSE. Okay, so those topics will be in your NCERT book, and check that proper content is available for the topic. So you have to check the proper content of that particular topic in your NCERT book plus your help books plus from the other sources. You have to all combine all the information, and then you have to prepare your report. In short, we can say that you have to make a research work on the topic which I shall be giving you. You don't have to just start writing from your NCERT book. You need to make some research, make it and write those content in a proper pattern to be more meaningful. Okay, and next is avoid selecting a very vast topic. Do not select a vast topic. This I shall be discussing again in further in this video. Yes, this is important. Pictures and relevant maps, graphs, or we can say tables, data, all those should be included in the project report. It should not be only the written material that you have started writing from one point to the end point, but with every data which you are providing, with every content, there should be a relevant pictures as well relevant maps or data supporting or rectifying that particular content you are writing. Give the description of the picture. Okay, now whatever pictures, maps or data you are writing on the interleaf, as you will be using the interleaf pages which you have already used for the practical files many a times. So you will be pasting the pictures and maps, but again you will be giving a description that you will be writing, okay, what pictures you are pasting, what maps you are pasting. Okay, so you have to write the complete information regarding those pictures and map. It is not that you will just write the paste the picture and your work is done. You have to give the details and description of those pictures and maps or tables. Make the project presentable, that is a presentable. Okay, so it should be a presentation. It should not be that you have started writing from one point to another and you are finished. When the examiner will open your file, it should be a presentation of the ideas or of the concept which you have put up in your project file. Okay, your project report should be very much clear. It should be descriptive. Yes, now here, do not over decorate the project. It means most of the students, as you have been making files and assignments from the very beginning, like class 6th, 7th, 8th, 10th and up to class 12th also. So you do need not to over decorate. Yes, you need to decorate, you need to present it properly. It should be neat and clean, but you have to keep one thing in mind. You should not only focus on decoration of your file, but the content you have put in within that particular file or project report, that should be very much impressive, that should be constructive. So focus on the content more than the decoration, although it should be very neat and clean. A very bulky project is not appreciated. Okay, the topic which you select, that topic should be like completed within few 20 to 25 to 30 pages. It should not be too bulky that the examiner finds it difficult, and it would be a problem for you where you will be asked more number of questions. Write the bibliography carefully. So as I already explained, bibliography is an important point. While you are writing the bibliography, you need to keep in mind what are the books you are mentioning, what are the sources you are mentioning. You should have some information and some knowledge of those books and sources, because those questions can be asked by the examiner from you. So these were some of the important guidelines which you have to keep in mind while preparing your project report for the board exams. Remember, this file you are making for the board exam. So with the cover page, I shall be helping you out. Till then you can complete your complete content of the file, but what will be your cover page, I shall be discussing you and I shall be showing you at the last of this video. So now important thing is suggestion list of topics. I shall be suggesting you the topics. Okay, and I shall also be here considering few names, and you have to prepare your project report on this topic where your name is written. Okay, for example, the first topic here is Cold War and the non-aligned movement. This is the first chapter of your book, Contemporary World Politics. Here, in this topic, you can see you can make a project on completely on this particular chapter. But also, if you want that, you can make a project on alliance system, that is NATO and Warsaw Pact, or you can make a project on non-alignment movement. But if you feel that those topic and content is not enough for you to complete the file, you can take all the topics for the project on this topic. So it is up to you. So how much data or content you can collect or how much research you can make, accordingly you can select the topics. So the students which I have selected for this topic is Lakshmi Dabola and Saloni Rawat. So you two will be making a project report on the topic Cold War and the non-alignment, and it's up to you if you want to make a report on non-alignment movement, but you will have to make a lot of research and you have to make a complete report on this topic, or if you want you can make the report on this topic completely. You can take all the topics also, it's up to you. Okay, so Lakshmi Dabola and Saloni Rawat. Do not be confused and do not try to change your topic, as I have written down this and accordingly I will be checking your files. Now moving forward to the next topic is the end of the bipolarity. In this is a very good topic. You can make a disintegration of a Soviet Union. This is a vast topic. You can make a report on this. You can take crisis in the Middle East, Gulf War and Afghanistan and the Arab Spring. These are the new topics added to the syllabus and you know it very well. So on this topic, Sujal Rawat and Diksha Rawat, you two will be making a project report on these topics, and do not just copy it down from the NCERT book, as you will have to collect and make some research regarding this topic. You will have to prepare some particular pictures, data, maps regarding the topics, as you cannot just write down everything in this project work. This is a project report, and this report, your content has to be supported with the help of certain pictures, your maps, and some graph, or we can say some tabulation. So here Sujal Rawat and Diksha Rawat will be doing the end of bipolarity. Moving to the third, so I have selected 2 students for each topic, and do not try to copy it from each other, as you will be getting very less marks. Examiner sees to it that the projects are not copied from each other. So try to make your individual projects properly, and I also shall be checking before the examiner what you have done. New centers of power. Then there are so many vast topics. You can make a complete project on European Union, ASEAN, BRICS, Israel as a new center of power, India the rising superpower, China as the new superpower, as you know China, Sino-Indian relations, about the this China and India's relationships, and currently you can say so many issues going on, as you must have seen in the news channels. Okay, so there's so much of it's a vast topic. You can make this project report on any one topic, or you can take 2-3 topics also. It's all up to you. So here on this topic I have selected Jayashri and Preeti. You both will make project on this topics, and I want a very good content, all of you, from the topics which I have selected. Do not write from the NCERT book directly. You need to make some research, you need to gather the content, then start writing. Okay, now moving forward. Fourth is South Asia and the contemporary world. These are so good topics, I would say, to prepare a report. If you work hard, if you make research, you take time, you seize and find data from the different sources, you can make a very nice report if you want. See, India and its neighbors, Indo-Pak relations, you can make a complete report on this also, or you can take 2-3 topics, or if you want, you can make a report on SARS, birth of Bangladesh, civil war in Sri Lanka, movement for democracy in Nepal. I'm not saying only take 2 topic or 3 topic, or take only one. It's all up to you, but I want a proper report. Okay, here Pallavi and Anjali Rana, Pallavi Negi and Anjali Rana, you both will prepare a report on these topics. Okay, it's all up to you which topics you want to select. If you want all, you can do all. If you want 3, you want 2, it's all up to you, but your chapter will be this one. I want quality projects, and if you make research work, you try to study from some books, you will be able to prepare very good reports and you will get very good marks, definitely. Now the next topic is United Nations and its organizations, as names has been changed, as you know, and all these topics are according to the new revised syllabus. as this used to be international organization, but now it's United Nations and its organization. So here you will write United Nations principal organs, UNICEF, UNESCO, WHO, ILO. You will have to focus on these points, and expansion of the Security Council and India. So relationship of India, and as I have already given you question also in the term exam. Okay. So here Siddhant Kirsali and Ayushi Rawat, you two will be preparing a report on this topic. That is fifth. Okay. Now moving forward to globalization, 21st century globalization, movement against globalization, impact of globalization. Here Vikas Bartwal and Drishti Solanki will be preparing a report on globalization, and you will be considering these three topics, and it's up to you. If you want to add more content to globalization, you are free to do that, but you must know which content and from where you are taking that concept. Now next book, Politics in India Since Independence. The first chapter, Challenges of Nation Building. So this is a very good chapter for making a project, as you can make a complete project only on this topic also, partition of India. In detail you can prepare a report, but if you don't want to make a huge or a bulky report on partition of India, you can take 2-3 topics. Partition of India, Sardar Vallabhbhai, role of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel in integration of states, reorganization of states, integration of Hyderabad, Manipur, Kashmir. All you have studied, just you have to make a proper file, a project work for that. For this I have selected Himanshu Thapliyal and Dawa Dulma for this topic. So challenge of nation building, on this topics Himanshu and Dawa, you both will be preparing the file. Next topic is planning and development. Okay. This is the new name of the new chapter according to the new revised syllabus. So in this you will be mentioning, we have already done detailed notes on this: National Development Council, Niti Aayog, Planning Commission 5. Although this is not in your syllabus, but in this project report you can mention Planning Commission also and 5-year plan also, along with these National Development, NDC and Niti Aayog. So here Mansi Rawat and Prerna Saklani, you both will be preparing a report on these topics, and you can add content if you want. Okay. The one thing I do not want that you just copy it from the NCERT book. You need to make some research and prepare some quality content to make a good project file. Next is India's foreign policy, and currently we are doing this chapter, and we will be continuing this chapter from the next video. So I have selected Nikita and Sandeep Singh for this topic, India's foreign policy. Here you can, this is a vast topic where you can discuss the India's relationship with US, China, Russia, Israel, and India's nuclear program. If you want, you can discuss the relationship with 2 or 3. If you want, in short, you can discuss the relationship with US also, China also, Russia also, Israel also. It's all up to you. I've written the sub points. Okay, and this will be beneficial for all of you. If you are preparing a report, it means completely you are preparing one chapter for your board exams. That is why I have taken topics in such a way where you are also getting to chance to prepare your chapter. So this 9th topic, India's foreign policy, Nikita and Sandeep will do. Now coming to the 10th topic, democratic resurgence. So here this chapter we have not done, but you will have to study because we have to cover the whole syllabus, as examiners ask that we should cover the whole syllabus through our project files. So here I have selected Deepika and Gurvinder Singh. You will be making a project file on democratic resurgence, where you can make a file on Jayaprakash Narayan and total revolution. Okay, Ram Manohar Lohia and socialism, Deen Dayal Upadhyay and integral humanism, and national emergency in 1975. You can make a file on any of the topics. If you want, you can take all 4. In short, if you want a detailed part, if you have a lot of content on any 2 topics, it's all up to you. I have written some subtopics. So this democratic resurgence will be done by Deepika and Gurvinder. And the last topic and the last 2 students here are Khushi and Siddharth. So you two have to prepare a report on the Indian politics. This will be easy for you if you make some research. This is the last chapter of your book, although we have not studied it, but this will be easy for you to find the content, where you have to show the trends and developments. It means you have to mostly talk about the recent developments, recent politics after 1990s. Okay, so era of coalitions, we can say after 1990, this era of coalition started, where we also saw the emergence of other parties. That is why we called it coalition system. So here you will be discussing about National Front, United Front, UPA, United Progressive Alliance, UPA, first, second, National Democratic Alliance, NDA, as you know, issue of development and governance. So we shall be discussing the modern politics of India in this topic, and you can take the content from your choice, but the topic should be India's politics, Indian politics, trends and development. You can consult your NCRT books or help books or from other sources. So I hope you must all have must understood that which topics you are getting and what topic you have to prepare a project report. Now before I end this particular video, I want to show you the project file. So here's the first page. This is a plastic file which I told the students last year, but this session we shall be using a cardboard file where we have a thread to tie all the pages, and that cardboard file will cover with the black sheet or the white sheet, and on top of that sheet we'll paste this front page where your name, the Horizon School, will be written. This is for the other school. Okay, there the logo of your school will come here, the session will come. Then you will write the project file of your political science. You will write the topic which has been given to you. You can write you can also have a logo like this. This is like of an international organization. And then here at the last you will have to mention this file has been submitted to Mr. whatever is the name of your teacher. Okay, here it's me. So you will also write submitted by, you will write your name here. Okay, so teacher, subject, teacher's name, your name. So you have to fill all the details. And also one thing is missed out here, you will also have to write your roll number, the roll number which shall be given to you by your school from the board side for your board roll number. So before you prepare the first page, I shall assign you how do you have to prepare it. Till then you need not to prepare this first page. You need to prepare the content which is important from the for the file. First this first page we can prepare later on, which when we will having the all the details like acknowledgement. This is the certificate where there is a signature for the subject teacher, external examiner who comes from outside, who will take your viva voice and who will ask you the questions regarding your file which you have prepared. And also we will keep a space, a column for the signature of the principal ma'am this time. Okay, then we will have a content. Okay, here is the contents, or we can call it index, and accordingly you will manage and you will set the pages accordingly according to this content. This is the introduction part. This you have to make some thing like this. It should be attractive, it should be meaningful, it should have a good content. It's just not the decoration. See, the pictures are pasted, the information is given about the these pictures. See here, United Nations, here the logos and map are given, and information is also given about the pictures. Evolution of UN, founding dates and everything, details have been mentioned here. So in this way you have to make it bit attractive. Principal organs of United Nations, this is also the part which you have to do. Okay, so here the picture has been pasted. See, the details have been mentioned here. So this is the way to prepare your file. It should not be just the written material. Okay, I'm not telling you space so many these content. You also have to write the content, but you have to explain the pictures also, maps, datas, whatever is possible according to the topic you are doing. Like this you have to write all the content. See, it's a graph and jurisdiction of the UN, India and the UN. Pictures have been pasted, the details of the picture has been given. World, these are the organs, important agencies of UN. This is a file prepared according to the topic. Human rights, right? See, conclusion is written, then bibliography is written here. Okay, so I hope you must have understood, and this is just the file of a student. You can do much better than this. I was just trying to show you that how you have to prepare it, but according to your choice you can do make your own file. You have the freedom to make it, but the content should be good. Okay, thank you.